Hello, welcome to a video. Right, so I never read the level name, so I'll just
It was the underground.
London Underground. Okay. Okay, locker 54. Okay, here we go. Diddly do, diddly squit, diddly number one. Oh, God bless America. Lovely. I cannot remember a fucking thing that I was talking about in the previous part. That's only because it's been several days since I did it, and I've been preoccupied with plenty of other games in the meantime, specifically Doom 3 BFG edition, actually. Again. Yeah, if you follow me on Tumblr and stuff, you probably would have seen me posting it on Facebook. Well, yeah, it went on Facebook, I guess, but I stuck it on my Tumblr, showing that I had actually purchased all three, different copies of the game. Because I seem to have a weird fixation with doing that with games I love. I tend to support the developers by buying all available platforms of the game to see if there's any subtle differences and to see if I can just double my achievements and trophies for those titles, because for some reason, and I don't know why I do and I don't know why I should, but I tend to care about that sort of thing. I never consider a game complete until you get all the trophies, which is the whole which to me just makes the game's replayability all the more, better. Unless, of course, the trophies are fucking impossible to get, like in Gears of War. There's no way I'm grinding for half of them. Absolutely. I've not even finished Gears of War 1's trophy set yet, and to be quite frank, I have no desire to. But then there are games which have glitched trophies, and actually this game is guilty of that.
On the Xbox 360.
Yes, the Xbox 360 version. I know for a fact I've been through the campaign several times over and collected all the PDAs and the video logs and stuff like that, but the achievement does not seem to register, which is absolutely infuriating. I've checked different video guides, I've checked different written guides, I've even cross-referenced to see if there's any inconsistencies between the guides, and there doesn't seem to be anything that looks off in the guides. And considering other people's feedback, they've been thanking and praising the uploaders for their hard work and helping them get those missing pickups. So, it's not as if they're fucked, those guides. It's not as if they're botched up guides, because everybody else seems to be getting all the trophies, whereas I seem to be struggling. Oh well. But that said, yes, I've not quite completed the achievement set for the Xbox 360 version of this game. I have done a majority of the hard ones, though. I have finished the entirety of the game's campaigns on Nightmare, which is absolutely not a walk in the park.
Difficulty self-explanatory.
Well, your health is constantly draining and plateauing at a solid 25. I mean, you're given the soul cube from the outset, which is nice, but in my honest opinion, it's not enough. Oh fuck, ticks.
Another reason people get games on multi-platforms, just a habit of collectors.
Well, there is that.
If you're a collector, for a certain franchise, you're going to want to get on as many platforms as you can. Really.
Absolutely, and I'm actually not the first person to do this for this specific game. Sharpie Hero has done the exact same thing actually before I have. You have all three platforms, don't you?
I do indeed. And with the classic Doom as well, I have that on practically every platform.
See, I'm missing. I think the only one I'm missing is Final Doom on the PlayStation. I've got Doom 1 and 2 on the PlayStation. I've got out of that FFS trading shop before it shut down for a fucking £1. Yes.
Bargain of the year.
Bargain of the decade, actually. But that went down, which was a shame, because it was a nice store. Those guys were awesome. A couple of English fellas selling these snazes and stuff like that.
And original NESs as well.
There was a couple, yeah. I mean, I felt I knew for a fact that shop was doomed from the outset. Actually, I was kind of kidding myself. I was like, oh wow, this will be a regular visit for me. I went twice and then it shut down.
I think they only did it to get rid of a collection they had.
Maybe. I don't actually think of it that way. Kind of like a private sector.
That's it, private company. Just need the space to open up shop, sell what they can, and then call it quits.
What is it now? It's like a beauticians or something like that. I think it is.
Something like that.
Christ. And that's been open longer than FFS training ever was. Oh god, here we go. It's going to turn into a fucking credit crunch conversation. No, I think I'll pass. Hello.
Actually, it doesn't sound like it has anything to do with the credit crunch.
See, credit crunch just sounds like a cereal.
Or a Cocoa Pops.
Yeah, can I have a bowl of credit crunch, mum? Right. Oops.
In the sky, yeah.
Yes. Double barreled shotgun is just the upgrade of the decade when it comes to Doom games. Like,
Yeah, even in the classic games as well, it does you a lot of good.
well, yeah.
It's the equivalent to a rocket's damage at close range.
It is.
Security lockdown has been cancelled. Sub-level access for authorized personnel.
Oh really, this is it. We're done. Oh.
End of level 3.
Oh. I've got all the ammo I can carry and my health and armor won't go higher, so yeah.
Quick level.
Well, I'll leave you for riddle. What is the name of